Hi friends. So I have to say my least favorite part about camping is packing up. And my favorite part about camping, my most favorite part, is getting a sticker of where I've stayed and taping it to the back of the RV. There we go. All right, so if you're new to camping and if you are trying to see whether this is something that you would want to do, let me tell you about why I got this 24-foot Winnebago View J. It has a slide out. I got this one because it gives me enough room with the dogs without falling over them or myself and tripping, which is something I would like to avoid. So the slide out gives me enough room on the inside to help prevent that. I like to have room, you know? I mean, I don't need that much room, to be honest, but it makes it more comfortable. A 24-foot definitely gets you into all the campgrounds, into most spots, and it gives you the luxury of hooking up to water, sometimes sewer, sometimes electric only. The holding tanks, the black and gray water holding tanks are large enough that, of course, it depends on how many people you're traveling with, but for me, just myself, it can last up to a week, especially if I also take advantage of taking a shower or, going to the bathroom in the comfort stations. What else do I want to tell you? What I love most about this camping situation in a motorhome is that everything is self-contained. Since I'm traveling by myself most often, I am worried about my safety. And so if I had a camper with a car attached, then I can't just leave the campground. I would have to get out of the camper. I would have to connect the car to the camper, and I would have to get out of the car, out of the camper, be outside in a maybe not so safe situation. So the motorhome for me is a perfect vehicle for going on a solo trip as a woman. Everything is there. I don't need to go out. I can just leave. Now, of course, if I'm hooked up to water and electric, and then maybe I also have put something down to under the tires, then of course I can't just leave. But in most situations, this setup makes me feel safe and good. Another thing I want to tell you is that everything you're doing out here is trial and error. I've made mistakes out here that have cost me $1,000 or more. And if that is not something that you have tolerance for, learning by trial and error, then this may not be the lifestyle for you, or at least not by yourself. So I'm going to get ready. I'm going to pack everything up, and then I'm going to show you how I dump the gray and black water. And hopefully you will see it is not the end of the world to do this. It's actually pretty quick. All right, later.